Hi Jack, it's Brechin City at Caplow on Saturday. Can I get your thoughts ahead of the match, please?
Yeah, Brechin, they're a well set up team, and we know it's going to be a difficult game. The gaffer is always telling us about how every game in this league is a tough game, so we need to make sure that we're not complacent and we do what we need to do and we get the result.
You mentioned the manager talking to the team, guarding against complacency. Do you look at the table, you see Brechin are down there, is that something you don't pay attention to? Do you just look ahead to the game?
I think at this point of the season our main focus is picking up the results, and the table will look after itself really. I mean, we know where we are. We know Brechin have struggled this season, but every time we've played them it's been a difficult game. Every time we've played any team really it's been a difficult game. So for sure the manager, he does tell us that we need to be switched on for every game, and we're certainly focused for this weekend.
As an individual, you haven't played against Brechin yourself, but you were at the 2 games up at Glebe Park, I think, and you've seen that they are a difficult team to play against. You can't take it for granted that you'll just turn up and beat them. Yeah,
for sure. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they set up with 3 or 5 at the back, so whenever a team's going to do that, especially on a rather tight pitch like Caplow, you know it's going to be difficult to break them down. So we've been working on things during training to try and combat that, and hopefully it works on the weekend.
As an individual and as a team, is there extra pressure on the team as a whole when you do play at home against a team at the bottom? Do you feel that, the weight of expectation at all?
Personally, no. I'm not sure how the other boys deal with it, but my mindset is always just to go out there, and we know the way that if we play the way that we can, we'll deserve to win the game. So I think every game I'm going in with that mindset to do the best that we can, and I think, to be honest, most of the other boys are doing the same.
The league table, particularly around the playoff place, is very tight at the moment. Is that something you're aware of? Do you look at the table and you see how tight it is when it's coming towards the business end of the season?
I have had a look, especially with the results from Tuesday night, just to see what was going on. But like I said, especially around the last quarter of the season, if you don't pick up results, the league table is not going to matter. So our focus is 100% on getting the results that we need, and like I said, the league table will look after itself.
For yourself, just watching training there, you looked as if you picked up an injury. No? Are you okay?
No, I'm alright. It was just one of those bone-on-bone ones. We 50-50 with Rory, and it hurt for a good 5 minutes, but I managed to run it off, so I'm alright.
You'll be fine for Saturday?
I'll be fine.
Just since the last time we spoke, you come back from your loan at Queen's Park, and you've been playing left back and doing very well. How have you found that transition? We mentioned at the time you played there before, but you become almost a fixture there. You and Mark Russell both played there at points. How have you found it being there more long term?
To be honest, I absolutely love playing left back. Obviously, as a defender, your first job is to defend, but I'm really enjoying the freedom of being able to contribute. I feel like I work quite well with Frankie on the left hand side. And to be honest, in the change rooms, we sit in a little triangle, me, Marky, and Strappy. So if I just need to ask something or something about left back, they help me out. But it's good as well because there's no real bad rivalry between us three. It's all competitive, and we're all pushing each other, and all 3 of us want to play in that position. So it's good.
You mentioned training. Some of it has been geared towards breaking down. Could that be important if you were selected to start from left back getting forward?
Yeah, I think especially I think they come to set up and be very difficult to break down. So I think it'd be more about playing in tight spaces and trying to get in behind them and whip balls back across the back 4, which I think I do quite well at that. So we'll see what happens, but hopefully that does happen.
Excellent, Jack. Thank you very much for your time, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much. Cheers.